Hello and welcome back to the Spinous special, where we talk about whatever it is that I feel like talking about at the time, and then we move on with our lives and we feel a little bit, like we've learned something. So, last episode, I ended up talking about a ton of things that rather upset me, with video games and everything, all the sad realities. It was a sad episode in all regards. It was sad. So this week we're not going to be sad, but there's also one other thing we're not going to do this week. I'm not going to talk about any of the video game stuff that's been confirmed in the past week. I'm going to talk about all the video game stuff that's been confirmed next week for the E3 Spectacular. So should be good. Should have a lot of stuff to talk about. And should be a pretty big episode. So that'll be exciting. And, it'll be a good episode. But this week, no E3 stuff. Even all the games that have... There's, at least 5 major games that are already this is the trailer. And it's like, no, save it for E3. We're saving it for E3. I'm not going to talk about it here. So, E3 next week. But we can talk about some stuff that has came out. So I think I'll first start out about talking about Minecraft Story Mode Episode 6. I'm not going to say too much about it, other than a couple of general things about me that probably only matter to me. So, I don't plan on buying any of the further episodes. I kind of made the decision that I'll just watch episodes 6, 7, and 8 instead of paying for them, because I paid for Minecraft Story Mode. I got out what I wanted from it. And I don't feel the need to put more money into it, really. Especially because every episode was kind of glitchy on my computer. But I'm very thankful that it ran at all. But still, it's a little bit glitchy and a little bit So I'm glad that there's so many YouTubers that play it, and so many that you can watch and enjoy it through. Episode 6 is the first of the DLC episodes, and it features a bunch of YouTubers. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept, and it's nice. It's well done. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on Minecraft Story Mode Episode 6, other than you should check it out, probably. I mean, unless you don't care, in which case, that's cool. But, really, you can just do whatever. Do what you want to do. So, what else was I going to talk about today? Another staple of the show is me trying to figure out what I want to talk about. So, there's a bunch of movies that I've watched recently. So, and you may or may not remember, a couple episodes back I did an episode basically only talking about movies that I hadn't watched that are out yet. And still, I didn't see any recent movies, but I managed to watch through Jurassic Park, The Lost World Jurassic Park, which is the sequel to Jurassic Park, obviously, and The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Ooh. So I guess let's talk a little bit about all those things. So, Jurassic Park, I hadn't really seen it in a long time, and I felt like, I can watch this and it'll be good. And yeah, it was better than I remember it being too, which is always nice. It's always nice to watch something and then be like, wow, that's actually better than I remember it. I think it's a very solid movie. The characters are very solid. The acting's very solid. And it really makes you, in those scenes where they are being threatened by dinosaurs in every angle, you really feel that. You really feel for them, and you're like, oh my god, are they going to survive? But, of course they're going to survive. But you never know that. You have no idea. And that's part of the reason that makes the first Jurassic Park so compelling. Whereas Lost World, it just doesn't match up to that. Because I feel like all of the character motivation in the second one is just never as... All of Lost World's characters are just... And most of the struggles, when they're actually on an island with dinosaurs on it, are caused by, there's dinosaurs. Let's try and get these dinosaurs so that we can use dinosaurs to make a bigger and better dinosaur park. But there's also those who are just going to research them and be like, oh yeah, look, dinosaurs, we have pictures of them. So, where does the conflict arise here? I mean, if they both stayed out of it, then, the people that were trying to take the dinosaurs back would just kind of be screwed. They just kind of, have their plan malfunction, but... Or maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't malfunction. Maybe if they didn't have to resort to trying to escape it, they could have just had their plan work, and then bingo bango, it could have worked. But instead, they end up injuring a dinosaur, and they're like, oh, what's the logical thing to do? A baby dinosaur. Well, let's take it back into our little base and try and heal it. Okay, some problems with that. One, how do you not figure that if you do that, you will be hunted and killed by the mother? And that's what ends up wiping out all their stuff. It's just, all of the characters keep doing dumb things, and you don't feel nearly as connected to them as you do in the first Jurassic Park. First Jurassic Park, you feel connected to all the characters because they all act pretty reasonably. And then the ones who don't are very clearly meant to be that way. In Lost World, they're not really acting clearly in any way. They're just kind of... Only Jeff Goldblum's character is like, yeah, I believe that you should, not do the thing. I believe you should not touch the dinosaurs because they are not good, and I do not like dinosaurs. And it just gets me. I did not enjoy that movie. It was a great time waster. Like, it really sped time up for me, and it was a great thing to have on in the background while I just did other stuff. But otherwise, not very good. And I'm not at all excited to watch Jurassic Park 3 because I already know of its wonders. I've never seen Jurassic Park 3. But Jurassic Park 3 is generally considered to be the one where it, let's say, whereas at least Lost World has some good ideas and kind of is connected to the other ones. Yeah, 3 is not that. But that's the Jurassic Park 1, 2 that I've watched. This is how I feel about them. I love the first one. Don't enjoy the second one as much, but it has some good moments to it. And yeah, so I also watched Mockingjay Part 1. Overall, okay, I guess I should just give some backstory to this. So, to my scenario of never seeing Mockingjay Part 1 or Part 2. I never read all of Mockingjay. In fact, if we reach over this way, I can't actually. I'm the worst. I'm prepared. I own them all. I should have read it. Thanks, Gravity. Gravity. Making episodes exponentially longer by me doing stupid things with Gravity. So, I never really got past chapter 7, I think, because it just bored me. Every time I read through it, I just got bored. And I just couldn't... I kept trying to get through it, and every time I was thwarted, and I couldn't get through it. Well, I was like, okay, well, I finally had an opportunity to watch Mockingjay Part 1, and I was like, okay, I'll watch Mockingjay Part 1. I quite liked it. A couple of problems with it. One major problem is that with the nature of Mockingjay Part 1, nothing happens. It just, stuff happens, but it, where it ends, it's just that's kind of a weird place to end, because it's nothing major has happened. I mean, that's what happens when you're alright, well, we're gonna make a book. We're gonna make a movie. I can make a book on a book. Okay, this book's called Mockingjay. We're gonna make it into another book. No. We're gonna make a movie out of a book. It's called Mockingjay. Alright, but this book, it has too much. There's too many words in it. You see, Catching Fire, you see how these page counts are, the same? Well, yeah, Catching Fire, we can make that into one, but Mockingjay, gotta make it into two. How are we gonna make it into two? Find the exact half point. Right here. Yeah, so we'll split it right down the middle. it's just weird in that way. I love that little weird improv-y thing that I just did there. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just weird. It's weird. It's a weird story. It wasn't very happy either. I know that Mockingjay isn't particularly the happiest of any of the Hunger Games series. And if you haven't seen the Hunger Games films, they're pretty good. They're kind of your generic dystopian future type deal, but I mean, they do it better than some things. They do it better than the Divergent series does. So, oh god. I don't know if I've told about how I felt. I'm pretty sure I have talked about the Divergent series and whatever the second movie was called. Where it became so generic that it was just dumb. And it was pointless. There was no reason to watch it. And that's just weird to me. So, it was weird. It was a weird movie. So, yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies lately. I considered watching, I should watch the SpongeBob movie, Out of the Water, whatever it's called. The second SpongeBob movie, because I've never seen it. SpongeBob is a big part of my childhood. If I wanted to do another scene where I just walked over and was out of the shot for 5 seconds, I could show you that I have seasons 1 through 9 over there. That's how insane I am. I have season 1 through 9 sitting right there, just in case I just want to pop them out and enjoy the good old days. It's pretty good. So, I never really heard anything negative about the second SpongeBob movie, and I figured while I can, I might as well take a peek. So maybe I'll talk about that in a future episode. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah. So, I've pretty much been... what have I been doing gaming-wise? I played a little bit of Ocarina of Time 3D. I'm trying to catch up a bit. I finally got through the Water Temple, so that's good. I've never made it through before. I want to get to the point where it's like I've done a run-through of Ocarina of Time, because then I can actually, like, play it more and, like, be familiar with it. Because I feel like, for me, I have more fun with the Zelda games, like, the second or third time that I play through it, because I already kind of know the solution. It's weird how that is. It's weird how I like playing a Zelda game when I know the solutions. It's like, I like doing these puzzles when I know how to do the puzzles, and when it doesn't take me 30 minutes to do the puzzles. I guess that makes sense, but playing a little bit of that, I've played a little bit of Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers for the 3DS. Played a little bit of that lately. And that's good. Other than that, I've been playing Minecraft a lot too. I always play Minecraft a lot. And I've just been playing on a good old server that I love. And it's good. I've been making a really big farm. I'm a fan of making really pointlessly big things. So it was exciting for me. It was exciting to make something really big, because I don't know if I've ever made something as big as what I've made here. I mean, maybe. Because a long time ago on the same server, I created like a whole park that was like going up a mountain. That was pretty cool. I liked my mountain park. And then I made like a massive factory another time. Like, it's cool. It's cool the stuff you can do in Minecraft. Speaking of Minecraft, in my other rambly news, Minecraft 1.10 surprisingly just popped out. I was not expecting it. I saw a couple days ago that they were doing pre-releases. I can't talk today again either. It must seem like I can never talk on these videos, honestly. Because every time I do a video, words escape me. But 1.10 adds a whole bunch of special little features. A couple new mobs, zombie and skeleton variants. Zombie variant that shows up only in the deserts. Might be able to spawn during the day, I'm not sure. Or maybe it just doesn't burn, I'm not sure. I haven't really played 1.10 that much, and he can apparently give you hunger, and then there's also polar bears, and cool new blocks. I'm a fan of the blocks, but people like my friend Sam are really excited about the new structured saving, loading, creating blocks that you could basically use to create a perimeter around a structure and then save it and copy it. And I'm sure Sam's going to do crazy cool stuff with that. And It's really nice. It's nice for that stuff to be included in vanilla for those who can't, use the complicated downloadable tools that are really kind of over. I don't know. They're kind of hard to look at when it comes to world edit and stuff. You kind of have to know exactly what you're doing with it. So it's cool to have that kind of stuff in vanilla. So, there's cool blocks. You can make red nether brick with nether wart. You can make a block of nether wart. And you can also make bone blocks out of bone meal, which is really cool. I love making bone blocks. That'll be cool. It'll be a cool... Find some cool things to build out of that. And people will probably build, because I've already seen, skeletons built in Minecraft. But this way you don't have to use... You can make it out of bone blocks. And I think that'll look cool, building it out of bone blocks. So, see how that goes. More cool... What else did they add in the update? That's about everything. About everything I can remember. They're updating Minecraft Pocket Edition again soon with the friendly update that's adding horses and the arrows from 1.9, and I believe they're supposed to be adding the new zombie and skeleton from 1.10, which is funny they're calling that the friendly update and they just added 2 new monsters. Which they never add new monsters, but whatever. It's cool. I love Minecraft. I really do. It's a cool game. I love it. It's fun. It's fun to use. Fun to play. There's so many ways you can play it. You can play it if you're just... if you just want to fish for some reason, you can just fish all the time. I've always wanted to just do, a run-through of Minecraft where it's you're only able to do things by fishing. The main purpose of your base is to have easy fishing access. I've always wanted to do stuff like that. Just have it be easy to fish. And I've made fishing huts on the server in times past. It's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do. So, yeah, Minecraft is now on 1.10. You can check it out right now. You can download it, play it, have fun. What other games are there? Any other games? I'm not going to talk about anything that's E3 today, like I said, because I don't want to. I'm not going to talk about any new game announcements, really. That's the thing, because I want to save everything for that one video. So that'll be cool. And I'm excited for next week's E3 special. I'm hoping to have a special guest, because I don't have guests on the show very much anymore, and that'll be special. And yeah, it'll just be a big special occasion. Lots of fun, lots of bonus things happening, lots of cool stuff. So I hope you enjoy that. So this week, it's been another busy week for me. So I'm glad that I can sit down and do these videos and look forward to one that's actually planned, scripted, and probably super long next week, where we do even more stuff with a special guest. We're just going to talk about literally everything that's announced at E3. I have hopes, I have dreams, and it's exciting. I have hopes. Not super duper high hopes, because E3 anymore isn't the biggest thing in the universe, but what are you going to do? So, it's still pretty well hyped, and I am excited to get hyped. So get hyped, get ready, and prepare. Make sure your body is ready, as the president of Nintendo is. And I will see you in the next episode, where we talk about E3 that I've said 70 times in this episode. You like my splinter glass? He's very splintery. That's good. It's good water. It's quality water. Once I went to New York, I went to the Statue of Liberty, and there, on that island, they had a gift shop. And there, they had Liberty water. And that Liberty water was filtered water. But, man, was that water not the purest water that I ever tasted. I should have just bought 100 bottles of Liberty water and just came home like, hey guys, I'm back. Look at me, I got some Liberty water, and I dump out my backpack and it's just 100 Liberty water bottles, and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of water. And I just like drench myself in water. That'd be nice. I don't know what the end of this video has been. It's been me rambling on about Liberty water. It exists. I mean, maybe it doesn't exist anymore. What if I had the last bottle that they ever made? What a twist. See you guys next time.